moving like the speed of sound.
What is going on, everybody? WB Kyle here, and today I am back with another League of Legends build video, and today we are looking at Renekton. So Renekton obviously is another top lane champion, just like Riven. Yeah, top lane is where I usually play, so most of these champions will be top lane, but who knows, maybe I'll do some other lanes in the future. So some basic starts on Renekton. As of right now, I'm usually just running the Doran's shield with a health potion and the warding totem. Longsword is a viable option, maybe if you want to rush a brutalizer. Same with cloth armor, kind of. Cloth 5 is kind of extinct at the moment, but yeah, really up to you. Personally, I like the Doran's shield health potion, warding totem best. So yeah, with Renekton, if you want to go damage first, I would recommend rushing a Hydra. It'll give him insane wave clear. Renekton can clear waves I've seen maybe in 2 to 3 seconds with a Ravenous Hydra. Really good item on him. You can rush this, or the other item I usually like to go for first is a Sunfire Cape. So on my first back I'll pick up a chain vest and maybe boots or more potions or something, or a Giant's Belt, depending on how much I snowball my lane early on. Yeah, so a Hydra or a Sunfire Cape will be one of the two items you'll be wanting to pick up really early on. Then again, if you are against an AP top laner, I would also recommend getting a Spirit's Visage, or possibly even a Hex Drinker early on. Spectre's Cowl is a really good item, just overall, 45 magic resist and 200 health. It just really helps you in lane and the rest of the game, and it also helps with your self-healing and lifesteal and all that type of stuff. Isn't the best on Renekton, but with his ults it's a cool combo. Yeah, so usually on Renekton I like to get the Ninja Tabi for that armor, but you never know. If the other team has AP, you might want to get Merc Treads instead. It really depends. Usually if I see more attack damage, I'll get the Ninja Tabi, but if I see more AP enemies, I'll get the Merc Treads. But then again, I like to depend my boots on whatever item I don't get first. So if I were to get a Sunfire Cape, I would usually go with the Mercury Treads, but if I were to go for a Spirit Visage, I would grab the Ninja Tabi. Another pretty good item on Renekton if you want to rush would be the Brutalizer early on. This is just a bit more on the damage side along with the Hydra instead of an early tanky item. But of course the Brutalizer does build into the Black Cleaver, which is a decently tanky item. It gives you 200 health, which isn't bad. AFK. Okay, yeah, so that's your early game. You want to be maybe getting a Brutalizer, maybe a Hex Drinker, and either rushing a Sunfire Cape, Ravenous Hydra, or Spirit's Visage, and then picking up your boots somewhere along there. So yeah, later on into the game, if you did get a Brutalizer, completely up to you. But I usually like to eventually I finish it into a Black Cleaver, and then I buy the two other items that I didn't rush, whether it be the Sunfire Cape, Spirit Visage, or Hydra. I grab the other two that I didn't start off with. Yeah, so now in the late game, if you're just needing to go full tank, Randuin's Omen along with Warmog's Armor, really good items on Renekton. Just get some super tanky, a lot of armor, and with the Spirit's Visage and maybe Merc Treads, you'll have a lot of magic resist too. So yeah, usually I like to get a full build on Renekton. For me would be a Sunfire Cape, a Spirit's Visage, a Ravenous Hydra, because I mean if you don't get at least one damage item on Renekton, late game he takes about probably 20 minutes to clear a super minion wave. Yeah, so yeah, Hydra, Spirit Visage, Sunfire Cape, my boots, that's 4 items. Then I usually like to get a Randuin's, and then maybe a Black Cleaver, maybe a Warmog's Armor, or maybe some of these situational items down here. So now let's take a look at these. Guardian Angel is really iffy. I don't usually get it on Renekton, but you never know. It's always a good item for pretty much any champ, to be honest. Just helps you team fight a lot more. Then Frozen Mallet again in there. Good damage, or decent damage anyway, and a good amount of health given from that item. Yeah, so that's my build, guys. Oh, also you can finish the Hex Drinker into a Maw of Malmortius if you did start off with a Hex Drinker in lane. Maybe you're laning against a Kennen or something. I don't know. But yeah, guys, that's my Renekton build. I hope you guys all enjoyed.